7 pounds, y'all. Okay, are you ready? Hello, my darlings. How are you? Welcome to my little corner of YouTube. We have a whole lot to get into today. I have a giant box of yarn and a whole bunch of squishy mail. But like I promised, we're going to do finished objects, whips, and squishy stuff. I did want to say one thing. I was rewatching my first episode, and I have to share something with you that I was hoping would not be noticeable. But when I am stressed, confession time. I don't tell a lot of people this is not something that I offer to people, but I have Tourette's. I was diagnosed with Tourette's when I was a little girl, and sorry, my grandfather had it too, and I have a cousin that is way more afflicted than I am, and I don't know why I'm telling you that, but I noticed a lot of facial tics and clearing my throat, and those are that's my Tourette's coming through, and I hope that wasn't too distracting for you, and I just wanted to explain that that's what that is, okay? Anyway, let's get to this right away. I only have one finished item today, and surprise, it's a top. Of course it is. This is gorgeous blue to match Lola's dog sweater. This is Valley. Oh God, I'm going to forget already. Oh my God, I didn't even write it down. It's Valley something. Hold on. I have more right here. It is Valley Yarns, Northampton. I get this at Webs, I believe. Yeah, Webs. It's Webs. It's just 100% wool and non-superwash. This color is Ocean Heather. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous tealy blue, and the heather is like a blue. It's like tealy and blue. It's really, really gorgeous. And again, this is my own. I'm actually going to link you to my Ravelry project, because while this is based on, loosely based on an actual pattern in Ravelry, it is not what I use to do this anymore. So I think maybe one of the first ones I made, I actually have, like, I took a picture of my notes and how I did it, rather than rewrite everything. I just took a picture of it. So if you are the size, I'm an extra small, this would fit probably a 34C, because I fluctuate. I have more conditions that make my size fluctuate. So I can get between 32C to a 34C with this, depending on my weight. But then you could also go from there, get your gauge, and you could figure it out if you're good with stuff like that. I'm pretty good with stuff like that. So yeah, that's that. Oh, my whips. I'm wearing this cowl on my head because I didn't all my hats are black, and I just, you're gonna lose me in the color. I'm wearing my robe. I didn't feel like getting dressed, so I'm in my robe. So, whatever. it's all black anyway. You're not going to be able to see anything. What are we going to start with? Okay, here, we'll start here. Oh, that just fell on the floor. Okay. First is, this is fun. This is, it's a triangle shawl. I make a lot of shawls. This is a triangle shawl. It is called Lemon Tea Time Shawl by Katrin Teveto. She's another one that speaks another language. I don't know what it is, though. I only speak English. I am very, very bad with languages. I'm the typical American that only knows English. I know some Spanish, but not enough to get me very far. But I really love these ridges. It's such an easy pattern, too. Like, it's very easy to memorize. And I don't like stripes, but I love texture, and I love how this is. The texture makes it not stripey for me. This yarn is Jems Luxe Fibers. This is gonna Jems no. Do you want to? There we go. Jems Luxe Fibers. I will link her down below. This is Plush DK. It is superwash merino and silk. I do have to say one thing about this yarn. The colors I used were Cerberus. This red is Cerberus. It got me again with the name. And it's like a charcoal is Jet. Now the picture that I saw for the Cerberus, I think she has changed the picture because I sent her an email and gave her some nice words. I hope I was very polite because I didn't want to send it back and I didn't want her to do anything. I just wanted to let her know that the picture for this looked pink and purple variegated and I got this really gorgeous blood red. Not complaining about the blood red. I will take a blood red. It's fine. But the picture looked variegated, so I was very confused by what showed up. So I think she has replaced that picture. And I would just tell you, if you're going to order from somebody and all you're seeing are colors, a picture online, and you're spending a lot, like I would not have spent the money if they were just tonals, because I can do this myself. So I wouldn't have spent that much money on this. I do like to email the people or message them in some way and say, what are so many times I'm messaging people like on Etsy and going, is this black? Is this navy blue? Is this brown? Because I can't tell. And I don't know why. They don't just list the colors. Like all of my colors, when my yarns are up, are going to have descriptions because I hate being surprised when you think it's one thing and you get it and it's something totally else, so totally different. So, oh, and this bag, I got to show you this bag because this bag is really, really cool. This bag is from Allegheny Fiber Arts. Allegheny Fiber Arts. I will link them below. But she's got this little thing here, and it doesn't go all the way through. It's just a little thing. So I put, I love doing two skeins in here. So I put a skein in one side and a skein in the, can you see? I put a skein in one side and a skein on the other side, and then I don't get tangled. Love it. I'm not a big fan of zippers on these because I'm always zipping my yarn up in it. So, but this is a nice size that you can push it down in there and zip. And also hard time finding goth prints. This was like the only thing she had that was remotely, goth. But skulls and roses, you take what you can get, I guess. Let's see what's next. My other whip, surprise, surprise, it is a dog sweater. I have lots of fun things to show you with this one. Here we go. This yarn, here, I took a skein because I have a second skein. This is that zebra yarn. This isn't a worsted, so it's got, some of it has this barber pole. I don't know what to call it. I call it barber pole. Can you even see that some of it has black on it? There's some black mixed in, but then I'm telling you, when it works up, I don't even see black. I don't see black at all in this. Is this gonna, come on, be nice to me today. I'm having a hard day. Here. Oh my goodness, it's because my needles are on it. Can you see? It doesn't want to do it. There we go. Can you see that? There's no black. There's like no black. Even when you hit the barber poles, there's like no black. The dark you're seeing is brown, which is really, really disappointing. I was hoping for more black, but what I wanted to show you, I got these stitch markers because I have to do 8 decreases for her, or I'm sorry, 8 increases. So I got these cute little stitch markers that are numbered. I mean, I don't need them. That was totally, I did not need them because I use these light bulb ones to count usually, and so I could have done it without, but I like them. And I got these from, she had some nice gothy black glass beads. Come on. I swear to God, I'm going to get this at some point. Do you need a minute? Seriously? Okay, see if you like this one. These are snag-free stitch markers. I think my light is too low in here. I'm catching his face and that's why it won't do it. I'm trying to, there we go. See, some of them are black and those are like a purpley. Me with the black and purple, right? And then these are just black. But she's on Etsy, and I will link her because I found like gothy stuff. I'm so excited. But this stuff I also have, oh look. This is the same stuff, but this is a fingering weight. And see, it's like the barbershop pole thing. So now I'm worried that this one is going to turn out to be the same thing and be like not black enough. Why do you not want to? I think because I'm not here during the day doing it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so like the barber pole, not as gothy as I hoped, but still this color is pretty cool. I might over dye it. I might actually, well, because you know I gotta make her sweater first, and then I'm gonna make my top. And if this looks a little bit too colorful for me, so see, you can see the black right there. You can see, but that's not nearly gothy enough for me. But anyway, this is who is this? SSK Yarners on Etsy, pure spun worsted. This is 100% Peruvian Highland wool, so I love it. And I mean, I'm gonna wear it regardless of what color it is, but I'll probably over dye it some. This colorway is called Kaleidoscope. They did have other colors. I saw this on Grocery Girls and I had to have it. I think Jody and I like made the same face and we're like, oh my God. So we had to have it. I had to have it. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, and this bag. This is an okay bag. This is from, pink owl stitches on Etsy. And the cool thing is that it glows in the dark. I don't think I knew that when I bought it, that it glows in the dark. And this is a stitch marker I got from one of my knit crates, and it also glows in the dark. It's not very big. I have just enough room for Lola sweaters, and this is like, I would probably, because it has a zipper, that kind of makes it like less big for me, because, you know, I'm going to zip my project up in it. So maybe socks. I mean, it looks like you think it would be bigger, but maybe socks. I wouldn't do anything bigger than socks in that. I really do like that glows in the dark though. And my last whip. So the shawl is my, during the day when I have to focus, and then when my husband gets off work, it's the dog sweater. And then this is my mindless at night when this bag is nothing. This bag is something I made. This is the Midas hat. It's black with, this is really good. This yarn is actually discontinued, so I'm sorry. This is Cloudborn Fibers, Superwash Merino sock splash. I think the sock is still in production, but the splash is, they have these long pattern, see if you can see this good. It's got these, it's mostly black, and then it has these bits of color. I actually measured them, but it looks like resist dye. So you have like this bit of blue and then a bunch of black, and then you get the pink. So I really like that. It just gives you this weird, you know, it breaks up the monotony of the black. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna wear this. Like, maybe that way up front, maybe, I don't know. But it's rather kind of short yardage. I think it's only 400 yards. So, I mean, what else was I gonna do with it? This almost became a shawl. But I have other, especially my personal dyes that I want to make into those, that I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? I just bought it because I was buying other things and I thought it was cute. It's called Black Sea. But that is discontinued. So, okay, that's on my whips. It's my finished stuff. So, you know what that means. It's time for squishy mail. Are you ready for squishy mail? Oh my God, you guys, I swear to God, I'm gonna get the hang of this, but I'm on a roller chair, so it's so ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna start. Some of this is opened. Most of it's not. This is, what do we have here? Teton Knitting Company. This was on Etsy. I think this too was, we just have virtual, oh my God. I've watched all of them this year. It's a virtual fiber festival. It's on Facebook. I don't know, something like that. They're not having one for this month though. So this is Teton Knitting Company on Etsy. I will link them below. This is Mountain Sock, but it's 100% superwash merino. So I don't know why people call it sock if there's no nylon in it, nylon or silk. Anyway, the colorway is After Hours, and this is not going to get picked up at all, but it is, oh, it does, look, it is like purpley, and we got some purples and some burgundies, because you know I love my purple burgundy. So it's all, and black, like all together in this pretty skein. I mean, isn't that just, this is going to become a shawl. I can just tell you. It's going to be one of my Garter repeat shawls that I just have to have. I'm so excited. That's just going to be gorgeous. Just so, that's just, oh, this is so up my alley. This is exactly, oh, look at how gorgeous that looks. It's not that bright in person at all. It's like, you know what this reminds me? I have, in my dyeing, I do what I call deep dark rainbows, and I have a deep dark rainbow, and then I have a deeper darker rainbow, and I have a deeper deepest darkest rainbow, which is how I make my colors. So this here reminds me of, I'm working on a black rainbow, which is a black, you know how like when you get, okay, if you're a goth person, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. When you have blacks that are different undertone, like you have green blacks, blue blacks, red blacks, purple blacks, and so you, if you're going to wear that black, you have to wear it with another blue black, you know what I mean? So I'm working on a rainbow where it is actual different shades of black in that way. So you're only going to see it in the sun if they're right next to each other. Otherwise, it's just going to look black. But it's actually darker than this is showing, which is weird. Isn't that weird? You think it would be the opposite. But that's called my black rainbow. It's so ridiculous. Okay, let's see. This is from, these don't all have tags, and it didn't come with a packing slip. This is from Forget Me Not Fibers, and it's Forget Me Not. The knot is K-N-O-T. Forget Me Not. I will also link them below in the description. We specialize in exotic fiber products with llama and angora, alpaca, and cashmere goats to develop some incredible blends with natural fibers. This colorway, oh, okay, I just wanted to come undone for me. This is called Narnia. It's a really nice, I'm probably going to over dye this with some, actually I might do some resist dyeing with some darker, like a charcoal or something, darker gray. This is merino, kid mohair, and fine alpaca. It says it's DK weight, but this really looks like fingering. So 229 yards. I think it's fingering. We'll see. What else? Oh, Shamrock Shake. I really like the colors of this one. I love greens too. I love green. It's like all different colors of greens. Isn't that cute? This is Paradise Ranch Fibers. 463 merino and nylon. So this is a sock yarn. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I might mix it with something. I might do like a two, because that 463. These have no tag on them whatsoever. This feels like this though. It looks like a 4/4 round. It's pink and purple. It's getting blown out. Yeah, it's just a pink and purple pastel. I might speckle it with some grays or something maybe. I don't know, these were really, really cheap, so I just got a bunch. Oh, this does not feel soft. I don't know what this is either. This looks like the same colorway. In a, I don't know. I don't know what this is. We'll see if we can soften it up because it's not very soft. I have no idea what they are, so and I don't know what I'll use them for if I don't know what they are. That kind of defeats the purpose for me. Anyway, let's see what this is. I actually have, this is so funny because everything that was delivered like Friday, and then Monday I was supposed to get 3 packages and none of them showed up. And then Tuesday I checked them and they were all lost. They were all said it is on its way to its destination or something like that. And I was like, where's my stuff? So then today, only this one showed up, and the other one, they were all in Cleveland, and then all of a sudden, one of them's in Cincinnati right now. I don't know why it's there, because they come to me from Cleveland, because I'm outside Cleveland. And the other one is still saying in transit, arriving late, so we don't even know where that one is. And then my UPS said it was coming Thursday, and then it said it was coming today. So it came today, earlier. Let's see, this is Crafty Flutterby Creations. And let's see, this one is, oh, I know what this is. She is also local to me. Well, she's in Ohio. So if you're in the same state, I call you local, even though I can't go there. I mean, that's not the only reason why I can't go, but this is Ice Dragon shawl pin. I love her shawl pins. Look at that shine. I love getting shiny stuff that's going to, like, I have a green one. I have a green Burstone one, and I also have a Game of Thrones House Targaryen one. She had a Supernatural one once, but it was at one of her live shows, and of course I think it was the only one she had, so I couldn't buy it because I tried to buy it off her right then, and she wasn't selling it to me because I would have just sent it to me. So it's like this, not holographic, but like, I don't know what that is. It's like yellow and blue and purple, and it's gonna look so nice. Did you just lose me again? Come back. Come back. Come get me. I swear to God, every time it gets too much black, it like freaks out, and it's like, no, I'm not coming back. Doesn't matter if I'm in focus, you guys. But anyway, I thought that would show. Hello, hello, hello. You never know. Keep trying. Do you hear it? I can hear it, like, trying. Like, it's trying really hard. Okay, I'll mark 27 as time to come back and... Oh, there we are. Okay, we're back. Anyway, I'm not going to show you that again because I might lose you. Anyway, ridiculous. Technology is hard. Okay. You can't even see. I have this. I'll show you because I love Maleficent. I love her. And I love her so much. Anyway, I keep all my shawl pins in here. That's where they're. I have one more. This is an Outlander inspired. I'm not a huge Outlander fan. I just wanted to try this because this is a shawl cuff. And it's made of cork because I don't use I don't like to wear anything that, wow, that's tiny. That's smaller than I thought. Look how small that is. That's really, really small. Like, it's not even a quarter. That's maybe like dime size. But it's a thistle, which is the, seriously? The thistle is like the national flower of Scotland. Hello? Something like that. Hello, Scotland flower. There we go. So this is cork. Think cork on the fork, right? That's cute, but it's really, really small. It's smaller than I thought it was. So hi, we're back. Okay, so what was I saying? I don't wear leather. I don't do any of that, fur, leather, any of that. That's also a reason why I don't really do silk. I don't like the thought of silk. I don't care what anybody else does. I just don't want to. I don't want to wear stuff where an animal has to die for me to. I don't like wearing like a carcass on my. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't care if you like it or you want to do it. I don't care, but I don't like to. Anyway, I've been wanting to try one of these cuffs. Stop it. My cat's here and he's being a jerk. But I want to try these, and this is made of cork, so I've never like heard of that, but I like the purple. I mean, I'll still wear. I mean, I'm Scotland. Who cares? I'm English and Irish and whatever, same island. So that's that. And then what's really fun, you guys, is UPS came today. Now, I don't even know, hold on. Grab your drink, but I don't drink, so it's just tea. It's nothing fun at all. I have a 7-pound box of yarn here because do you watch Chemnitz on YouTube? Rebecca from Chemnitz. This is Rebecca from Chemnitz. I love her, and I learned a lot about dyeing from her. And even if I don't, they always send you a bunch of these, which is ridiculous because I don't use. Hi, do you want to say hello to everybody? Let everyone see your pretty face. This is Tormund Giant's Bane. He is the cat that I saved that should have died. There were 5 in his litter, and they all died except for him. We were going to eat it, and he was so sick when he came to me. He was so sick. He had coccidia. He's 10 days old. He had coccidia. He had double eye infections, and he had. I call him my bitey tornado, and you can see why. He bites everything. He was so little. He was so underweight, and he had like systemic infections. We couldn't figure out what was going on. So I called a couple of my friends who also do newborns, who have a little bit more experience than I, and we were like brainstorming. What do we do with him? What do we do? Because I wanted to save him. So we put together a treatment plan, and I think for like 3 days he didn't gain or lose any weight, and kittens are supposed to gain half an ounce every day, so their weight changes like drastically through their first month or so. You're so pretty. I love you so much. So anyway, I was he was so great because he would purr. As soon as I picked him up, he would purr. Like, he would purr all the time. He was always purring. And get out of my drink. So by the time he was okay, then he developed a secondary infection from the coccidia. So all the hair, all the fur on his butt and his back legs all came off from the coccidia, and he was really, really sick. He should have died. I don't know how he lived, but he lived. And then I couldn't bear to give him up. I couldn't bear to not be with him and to never know what happened to him. And then it was I didn't want to damage him because he's so fearless, and there's just something special about that. So I was afraid if I let him go to another home, you know, cats sometimes can become fearful and then their personality changes, and I didn't want that to happen to him because he's so amazing. I was like, he has to stay here. And my husband's like really allergic to cats and did not want to keep. He's like, we're not keeping cats. I'm like, okay. And then he's like, okay, well, you really love him, so we'll keep him. So we kept him. Anyway, Rebecca from Chemnitz. Oh, sparkle sock sample. I want to try this. I've never done the sparkle. I don't have any to dye, and I've been wanting to try. But anyway, she did this with this marled. So anyway, if you don't watch Rebecca from Chemnitz, she had this, this marled, she did one of these just the other day, and she did a dip dye like last week or sometime, a dip dye in black where she did this, and even through the black you could see the marled still, and I was like, oh, I have to have this immediately. So I'm not kidding you, I bought 5 bags. There's 7 pounds of yarn in this bag. There are 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags. And Dyer Supplier, they do 5 skein bags instead of 10. I mostly buy from Wool to Dye for. They are my favorite. And they've been so great with this whole COVID thing. They have, like Andy's always sending us updates about what's coming in, and I think the mills are back producing stuff. So if you did want to start dyeing on your own, and you want to try Wool to Dye for, everything's pretty much back in stock. I have not had any trouble buying stuff from them now. But back, oh my God, March, April, May, you could not get, they sold out like as soon as they stocked it. Dyer Supplier still had a lot of stuff out of stock. Because I want to try their camel. They have a camel thing. Because Dyer Supplier will sell you samples, little yarn samples of one skein. Sample, sparkle sock, sample. And they have cool bases too. They have a BFL fingering, and they, like almost all of their bases they have. I don't think they do their cashmere. Do they do their? Yeah, they do their cashmere, because I have like 3 sample socks of that. But anyway, you can also try, if you can't get it on their website, they have Etsy store that sometimes has other stuff. But this marled sock yarn, here it is, non-superwash merino and Peruvian fine Highland. Oh my God, you guys, it's a mix. That's why I got it, because it's a mix of both. 40, 40, 20. So excited. I'm so excited because I'm really hoping this will give me some cool gothy goodness with this. Now I'm kind of worried because that barber pole stuff, right? But this is like all throughout, so maybe it'll be different. Maybe it'll be, I don't know. I got 5 because it's a specialty. And they don't, if something is a marked specialty, this is a secret. If you buy a lot of bare yarns, Knit Picks does this too. If it's a specialty, it's not something they're going to keep in stock. So when it's gone, it's gone. So that's why I bought 5. And then I bought some samples because I had to get the free shipping. I had to reach however much to get the free. Stop messing with the dog. Quit messing with the dog. So I had to get the free shipping. So I did 5, and then I think it was like $175 for free shipping or something ridiculous. Anyway, I'm very excited. I want to do my deep dark rainbows on this. I want to do some variegated with my deep dark rainbows on this base and see what happens. It's really soft though. It's really, sometimes you get Peruvian, and like when it comes from the mill, I guess it still has like sizing on it and stuff, and it's not always, no, it's not always soft. Maybe you can see the spins, the It's not spun, it's not a real high twist. Can you even see? Please, can you try? Try. There we go. It's not a very high twist. It's pretty, it's not a very high twist, which makes me worry it's going to be splitty. But I wonder if like one of them is merino. Come back. I'm not going to be able to show anything to the camera at all. Come back. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I wonder if like one is the Peruvian and the other is non-superwash. Wait, see, that's a non-superwash. Non-superwash merino and Peruvian hive. Fine Peruvian. Peruvian hive. Peruvian fine highland. That's a really loose twist though. That's kind of worrisome. That looks like it might be splitty. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But that'll be fun too. That's a specialty yarn that they probably won't bring back. Marled the zebras. See, now I'm glad I didn't buy all that zebra, because that one zebra doesn't look like it's gonna be 7 pounds, y'all. 7 pounds. I'm showing you my 7 pounds. 7 pounds. Anyway. I'm tired now. It is 11:30 at night. I hope I'm loud enough for you. I hope you can hear me. I don't have a very loud voice. Just naturally, I'm not a very loud person. So I'm sorry about that. But do you see my kitty cat? Isn't he just the cutest? Tormund Giantsbane from Game of Thrones, because he is my favorite ginger north of the wall, right? Is it right? You know what is so weird is that Game of Thrones, I was just reading an article that said this. Wait, it might have been a tweet. No, I think it was some like Tumblr or something. Anyway, it was saying how Game of Thrones was like all like out in our like day. It was huge. Everybody, it was just huge. It was everywhere. You couldn't, like, for the whole time it was on. When did that run? For like 5 seasons? I don't know however many. That show like damaged me. Like, even the opening, like, you know, like I start having a panic attack, like, right, just hearing the music. Oh my God, right? Like, oh my God, is my favorite character going to die today? Like, it was terrible. I love-hate relationship with that show. And then the ending, right, like, as soon as that, like, it was everywhere, and then it ended, and everyone was so mad that it just totally disappeared everywhere. It was just gone, and you can't find it anymore. I was a huge Khaleesi fan. I love her, and I was really rooting for her. So, needless to say, I was not happy with that ending. And then, hey, stop. Get out of there. I know you want the zip ties. Get out. And then my favorite show just ended, Supernatural. So if you are part of that fandom, I'm sending huge hugs to you because none of us are okay. Are we? We're so cute. Isn't he the cutest? Look at his face. You're so cute, Stormy. I love you. How you doing? He lets me do whatever I want to him. He's the best cat. Anyway, yeah, Supernatural, Game of Thrones. I watch a lot of shows. I am totally in love with Baby Yoda from The Mandalorian. That's kind of my newest obsession, Baby Yoda. Which is weird because I don't like original Yoda at all. I don't like puppets. Puppets like freak me out. I don't like puppets. I don't like dolls. I don't like Muppets, puppets, dolls. Especially people dolls, like dolls, baby dolls. Those real life things that everyone puts their knitting on and it looks like a real baby. Freaks me out. I don't like dolls. I don't like dolls at all. No, thank you. Anyway, I don't have anything else to show you. I think we have seen everything that I have to offer you right now. So buttons on your underwear. Anyway, I'm trying to think if I had anything else to tell you, or if we'll just wait till next week. I don't know if I'll have anything new next. Oh yeah, I'll have that dog sweater will be done, and I'll be working on the top, so I'll be probably halfway through the top. Probably have the hat done too, maybe, depending how long I'm gonna make that. Anyway. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm not going to tell you any more secrets about me because I learned my lesson last time. Anyway, I will link to everything. If there's something I forgot, drop me a comment or message me. I'm linking everything, so you can find me on Ravelry and Instagram and Facebook. I'm linking you to Mourning Dew Studio, which is where I have to be more active on social media, and I find it so hard because I'm old, you guys, so like I remember before everyone had a computer in their house. So I'm not computer savvy. My husband does all of this crap. I just hit the record button. So I have a hard time figuring everything out, and my actual Facebook, the business page thing, doesn't let me upload into photos into albums, so I'm on hold with my Facebook page until I get that update, because my husband has that update, but I don't have that update on my phone for some reason. The app just won't give it to me, so I'm kind of switching everything over from my personal Instagram and Facebook to the public Mourning Dew Studio. So I'm trying to get used to, I have to switch accounts every time I go on, so I'm trying to do it so I can get more, it's like you can't do anything unless you are really, really active, and it's hard to do all that. So I'm going to try to post like a work in progress. I'm going to try to do that every day with all my different things and maybe some finished items. So I'm going to try to do that to get more active. But if you have any tips for me on how to be more active, please send me links or something, because it's so hard. Even this is hard. I don't even know how to do this. I'm just trying to share. I'm trying to give back all the joy that I get from watching all of you, and I don't want to call anybody out because I just feel weird. So like if I say things like grab your drink, maybe you know that I like you a lot and I watch you, and maybe you'll watch me and you'll be like, hey, that's mine, and I'm not copying you. I'm paying homage to you, and know that you bring me joy and all of you guys bring me so much joy to watch you. And you make me feel so much less alone, especially this year where we can't be together. And I love that I'm able to see you and hear you, and that you share so much. And I'm so excited to do it too, and I hope that I bring some joy to all you guys watching too. It's late, I'm tired, and I want to go to bed, and my dog's already sleeping, so I'm gonna go to bed. So I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.